Hello and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Cancer. I'm Julia Mijas.
And I'm Jamie Kale Miller. Well, Cancer, your birthday season is already underway when you're watching this horoscope. You may have had your birthday already, or it may be yet to come early this month. But either way, now is the time to get a birthday reading to find out what's coming this year and also to be prepared to not only face it, but drive the action in the most powerful way. You can see either Julia or me for that birthday reading, and you'll find a link for it in the description below. Well, let me begin with career. I want to let you know that the North Node has been traveling through your 10th house for about a year now and has about another 6 months to go along your 10th house. And the North Node is all about pushing beyond your comfort zone and finding ways to evolve not just the personality that you have in this lifetime, but to evolve your eternal soul in ways that can spill over into future lifetimes. So your career is an arena where you can push yourself beyond your comfort zone this month and press towards your career desires and achieve great things. Now, Mars, which is the ruler of your 10th house, Mars really is the reason why you can be quite ambitious at times, Cancer. Mars is a very driving and forceful planet, and it does rule your career zone, and it's placed in the 11th house this month, which is a house of networking, interacting with groups and communities. And this can be a great month, therefore, for expanding your career and pushing onward to new horizons through who you network with. However, wherever Mars travels, also there can be some conflict, there can be some irritation, there can be some pushback. So just, don't indulge in being too sharp, too blunt, or too pushy with people in your community this month. So the month begins with a bunch of planets lighting up your first house, really making you quite charismatic and shiny. And this is really something that tends to happen in your birthday month every year. And so it's a great thing for you to make use of, while you're shiny, while other people want to know you, and while you're feeling confident. This is the time to, place yourself where you can really lead strongly. Now, I mentioned that Mars was in your 11th house. When Mars moves out of the 11th house and into your 12th house on July 20th, is a time when you may find that your energy is kind of draining out and that you really just want to sleep more. You want to retreat more. You're feeling more introverted. And it really is a good time to rest from pushing forward in your career. Julia, what's going on with money and relationships for the cancers out there?
Well, Cancer, there's a new moon in your sign, which is opposed the money asteroid series on July 5th. So this is a time of new financial beginnings for you. Something is opening up this month in terms of money. And this is also coinciding with Financial Crisis Day. Now that means that the sun is exactly opposed Ceres while retrograde. So you could be reviewing your partnerships, whether that's romantic, whether that's your business partnership, and how you make money together. Money might be more easily come by if you do it within a dyad, within a couple in your life. Now, the other thing I wanted to bring up is the sun, who rules your second house of personal income, stays in your first house until the last third of the month. So for the first 2/3 of the month, while the ruler of your money house is in the first house of self, this is a really good time to try to earn a little bit more on your own. Now, Venus, who represents money and is also a luck planet, enters your second house of money on July 11th. So this is going to be lovely because for the rest of the month, money might be a little bit more easily come by. Maybe you get a little bit of boost in your profits, or maybe you get some really nice presents and indulge in things financially. By the second half of the month, there's going to be a lovely stellium in your second house. So that's going to further and support good finances coming to you. Now, when it comes to relationships, on July 5th, we have a new moon in your sign, which is all taking place in the first house of self. So some new beginning is happening in your life having to do with with your own persona, who you are to other people. That might also involve a lot more self-care, for example. Now, that Ceres retrograde in the 7th house is really going to make you review your romantic relationship in terms of money. And if you're single and maybe out there looking for someone new, then maybe you're thinking, how can I make things different than the last time? Because maybe money has been an issue in your previous relationships, and this is a time to really sort things out. Finally, July 21st, we've got a full moon in Capricorn bridging that first 7th house axis. So that's going to bring up some tension in relationships, but potentially a big emotional release as well.
Find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.